Hello, we are live, and apparently I've got to do the intro, so I'm doing the intro. Hello, everybody. I've got really ready, as I have no idea why.
That's a good intro.
That's a great intro.
Just leave it there. Hi everyone, I've got red ears.
Just thought I'd put it out there first. Yeah. Well, hope everyone's well tonight. Hello, everybody. I'm Andrea, and this is Nick, who's my husband. If you haven't watched us before, we are. What are you? Why? Why are you laughing at me?
It's great. Carry on.
It's not great, is it? Because you're laughing at me.
That's good. What?
Yeah, that's a way to give your wife confidence in. You start, and then I'll just laugh at you.
I wasn't laughing
the whole time that you're talking.
This is a great. What? No, it's great.
It's not great. Can we start again?
Yeah.
Can you turn that heater off, please?
Are you 2-1?
I am now. Anyway, hello.
Oh, that was cool.
It wasn't cool because you laughed at me.
Oh. Can we rewind and do that again? Hi guys. Welcome to our Sunday Live.
Yeah.
There was nothing wrong with that. I laugh at myself more than I laugh at you. Welcome to our Sunday show, as Andrea was saying. There is a live side chat. If you're new here, you can pop in and say hello. Carwyn's telling me to leave. Oh, leave Andrea alone. I thought it was just leave. I'll go. Come on.
Get your coat.
Yes, George, domestic. So yeah, I was saying there is a live side chat. Please pop in there and say hello if you want. We will try and read comments as we go. I'm just going to scroll back and read through a little bit. First in, do you want to say some hellos? Just going to drink some.
Am I just doing the whole thing while you just sit there and drink tea?
I'll do the hellos then. If I say everything, then you don't say anything. So I thought you could do some hellos.
You'll only laugh at me.
Yeah, okay. I can laugh at you, Phil.
No, if you laugh at me, I'm leaving.
Do you want me to do the hellos?
If you laugh at me, I'm off. Seriously. Well, you better do the hellos then.
Why?
Because I might actually leave.
Hey, hi Chris. This is going well. Lucy, George, Scott, Gary, Moggy, is that? Moggy Morg. The new name.
Yeah.
Welcome. John Morris, Adrian, John Hodges. Oh, John says, Nick, if you still need the Guess Who spares, I'm sure I have the ones you need. Well, thank you very much, but I think that's all sorted now. I was chatting to a guy called Adrian earlier, different Adrian, who's in the chat. And this Adrian sent me a couple of Guess Who spare cards, apparently over a year ago. Neither of us could quite believe. If you're in, Adrian, thank you, because he is sorting me out the little backs that I need. Do you know what I'm talking about? The little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
So thank you very much, but I believe that's sorted, and he's sending those out tomorrow.
Good.
Do you want to read some more hellos?
No.
Oh, are you on strike? Let me scroll through. Right. Pommy Pickers, g'day guys. We're trying to sort out getting the Pommy Pickers channel on. Well, him. It's not a them. Have you ever watched their videos?
His videos?
Yeah.
No.
No. Oh.
No, sorry.
And talking of videos, before we start, on Wednesday, Luke is coming on. Luke is the chap who we bought all of this stuff from, this crazy big haul, and he's coming on Wednesday.
What?
Are you on strike?
No.
Oh, and then what's happening Thursday?
And then on Thursday we are having a recorded hangout with Hannah from eBay. We're not quite sure when that'll go up yet because they're recording it and then they're going to send us the file to upload. So yeah,
so we're quite excited about that. That's Hannah, who works for eBay, who contacted us and has been, we're trying to work out how this is going to work moving forwards, but we thought for a first video we'd just have a chat and kind of get to know who she is, what her role is at eBay, and how this is going to work moving forward. This ongoing conversation we're hoping we're going to have between us and her and eBay.
Yeah. The topics we're going to cover a little bit are listing optimization. I think that came out of the fact that I was talking about how I list so slowly because I'm really particular about everything that I put in the listing. So Hannah picked up on that, and then she wants to talk about the things that are the most important to include, and yeah, depending on how you want your listing to be seen. She was talking about whether you want
some interesting insight into
anyway,
how
we'll cover that. It's a little bit more complicated than I can
and I think we're going to touch
but
on the app a bit, because we asked you guys what issues you have with the app, and we were just inundated with issues with the app. So I think we're going to touch on that a little bit, but that I think will be a whole show on its own.
We don't really want to delve right into that in the get-go.
This is going to be more introduce you guys to Hannah and talk about how this is going to work moving forward, I think. And then next Sunday, this chat, you're thinking we can't make?
Yeah, well, we can't, because we're going to be at Harry Potter World.
In Florida?
No. No, in Watford.
Yeah, not quite so glamorous this time.
Yeah.
So we're going to struggle to get back. We're going to do the whole Christmas Harry Potter experience thing,
which I'm very excited about.
So we may do this on a Saturday. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe that could work, doing this on the Saturday instead.
Right, I'm just scrolling through. So yeah, Karen's in, Stu Mandry, Diane says hi everyone. Leslie is in. George says my sales have been poor this weekend. Our eBay sales just dropped off a cliff.
Really bad.
Really odd. Yeah. Amazon's ticking along okay, although that has slowed. I think everyone has done their Christmas shopping because it's really slowed down. And then we had, I sold the first thing from the mega haul on eBay. Hurrah! It's a little scratch map. Like you scratch off the countries that you've visited as you go. It's like a little gift thing. So cool. £10 of our investment back. Woohoo! Woohoo! Oh no, more than that, because I sold a pool cue to a mate that I play cards with. And I sold a bunch of the media that wasn't worth anything to Music Magpie. We started to clear it.
Yeah, I thought I'd sold a board game, but then they, as soon as they bought it, they messaged and said, "Sorry, I bought the wrong game. Can I cancel this, please?"
Oh, the supermarket suite that we listed. Yeah.
Well, I was really frustrated about that, because I was like, "Yay, I've sold it!" And I was like, "No."
Yeah, and that was on for fairly good money, wasn't it? 30 quid, 25, something. And then this. Oh,
this is a customer rant.
You know, sometimes when the customer's going to be awkward because they're asking questions about. Well, first of all, made a cheeky offer. I've had these for ages. I've got them on at 50 quid. He said, "Will you take 40?" And you know what? I'm at the point with these where totally, well into profit, happy to just shift them. And then after he's made that offer and I've basically said, yes, that's fine. He then goes, "What sort of tap is it? Does it fix to the wall? Does it fix direct on the bath? Blah, 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 all these questions." And I'm like, to be honest, I'm no expert, but looking at the picture, it fixes to the wall. Anyway, he bought it. And then we get a message, an hour or so back, or a little bit earlier, saying, "You know what? I need one that's adjustable or something." I don't know what he wants to be adjustable about it. And he's cancelled after all of that faffing about questions and offers, and it's just
drives you nuts. I mean, it's, as if they haven't asked enough questions to figure out that's the right thing that I want to buy.
But they're always the ones
that finally buy it, and then they decide I don't want to buy it.
Yeah, so that was fun. This sold though. I've just been gathering things because we've got to do packing straight after we're live, because we're
going somewhere exciting tomorrow.
Yes. These sold, and I would have passed these by. I'll be perfectly honest. Then what do you want to explain what they are and why you bought them?
Oh, well, I found them in a charity shop. How much did they sell for? I can't remember.
20 plus shipping, maybe.
Yeah. I think I paid £4 on them actually, so they were quite expensive for the charity shop. But I actually picked them up thinking that I might use them myself. And then I thought, actually, no, I might try and sell them. They are 90s, 1994, it says on the back, fairy lights. And they just don't make them like this anymore. It's all LED, and yeah, they're not as fun as these ones anymore with the bulbs and everything. So
happy days. So anyway, they've gone, and we've finally been paid for. You may remember I had a little box of Star Wars figures that I picked up on a
actually go down in the chat so you can see what people are actually saying.
Well, there might be some questions in between there and where we are.
Well, you'll have to go back.
You might remember these. I think I showed them in a live. This guy that we decided between us was a remote control R2-D2, but he doesn't have the remote control, so he's just a little model. And a bunch of figures that really are nothing special. They're 2000 to sort of 2010 figures. I ended up putting it on auction, and it sold for 20 something. Remember what it sold for? 22 something. And that's finally been paid for, so that's going out. But not a lot is going out. As I was saying, eBay sales for us have really dropped off. So we've only got, I don't know how many parcels to do tomorrow. 10?
Yeah, not many.
Hardly at all. So yeah, somebody was just saying there, weren't they, that eBay sales have dropped off for them. Who was that? No, Jackie B, hi there, says just sold £52 item on eBay tonight. Then got a message from a buyer saying their items have not been delivered over 10 days ago.
Yeah.
Theirs was $49.99. Oh, okay. So a separate customer.
Yeah, we've got a return coming back as well, haven't we? It was like, we had one day where we sold like £32 worth of stuff.
And then got a return for 30 quid pair of shoes. Yeah, sold a pair of golf shoes, didn't we, about a week ago? Yeah. And they're coming back.
Some days are like that.
Yeah, it's all part of the game. Hey, Sue, how are you?
I just saw Zahir's come in. Oh.
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I'm not talking to you. You're not Sue.
Did anyone hear that?
Hey, Sue, how are you? And the phone answers.
It says,
what?
I'm not sure I understand.
No, I'm not sure you understand. Sue
so
says...
like your phone's called Sue.
Apparently. Sue is hiding in my phone. Sue says, I sold a dinosaur today at 9:36. At 9:56, they asked to cancel because hubby had already bought one. Do couples not talk? Apparently not. Okay, let's scroll down to the end. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Steve. Steve, everyone's favourite Steve is in.
Yeah, I noticed Steve said you could have tied it up.
I could try, but I've got nowhere to put it all. We've been to a National Trust property today, and I've had a big like Russian style hat on all day. My hair is flat as a pancake. It's weird.
Look at you all worried about
my quiff's all dead.
What your hair looks like.
What's Kelly saying there? Sold a fondue set for £55. Do people still use those?
Yeah, very Christmassy.
Is it? Very 70s-y.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
A lot of people buy them for like chocolate fondue and that sort of stuff.
Okay. Hey, Peter. Pete says £55 is better than a kick in the teeth. Yeah, pretty much. Or better than a poke in the eye with a shitty stick, as I would say. Oops, sorry. Hey, Mike. Mike's Graphics is in. Someone saying hi to Lex. Is Lex in?
Yeah, Lex is
in. Hey, Lex. How are you?
Hope you're feeling better, Lex.
Yeah. Lex had a fun night out last night. Right. Oh, am I at the end? Is that the end? I think it might be.
Yeah.
Mukhtar is in, who goes by the name of Aliyah on the chat. That boombox with the TV was hella cool, Nick.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not really a boombox. It's not portable.
No.
It's a plug-in TV.
Yeah, but it's like the whole system, isn't it? Basically.
Yeah. So I think it's black and white, isn't it?
I don't know. I didn't switch it on. So.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining.
It might be. It might be old enough to be black and white.
It's a little CRT TV with a cassette player built in, which I have never seen. I did briefly look into it, looked up the item number. Item number? You know what I mean?
I know, yeah.
Model number. And there was only one listed or had been listed recently on eBay, and it hadn't sold, but they were trying to get a couple of £100 for it, I think. So I think it's going to be one of those really obscure items that you price high and leave it. So that's obviously, I've got, I don't know, about 50 electrical items I need to clean and test. So it's going to take quite a while to get around to that sort of thing. There's loads of DVD players and a few amps and stereos, all sorts of stuff. It's going to take a while. Okay. Oh, questions. Look, questions there. Right. Paul is, hey Paul. Paul Calvert says, have you had many returns from ink cartridges? Sold the ones that are out of warranty? No, not had any ink cartridge returns.
No.
We certainly sold ones that are past the date that's printed on. Touch wood, we've not had any issue with those. Sean Zen says, one of my FBA items says refunded, but I still only have 2 items left when it should be 3. What do Amazon do with it? They may be waiting for it to be returned. Sometimes I think the customer has an extortionate amount of time to return their item. If it's returned and it's something that's new and sealed, they will put it back into stock for you. If it's returned and it's been opened or damaged or something, you will then have to get it back to yourself.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can contact Amazon and they'll let you know the situation if you like. We've had that a number of times. Yes, Kelly, very Tintin. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
I think you see it more as like a bit of Dave Garn or something like that.
He never really, he had more style than me. I'm going slightly grey, and when I say slightly, I mean very.
Yeah.
I could dye my hair like Andrea. I could go.
My roots are showing.
Could go a bit of rustic red.
I need to re-dye it this week before Christmas.
Could do a Joe Sugg and match you.
I'm making up for it with my ears. I don't know why my ears are so red.
It's because you were out in the cold earlier.
Oh dear.
Right. So, what are we going to talk about today? What else are we going to?
We want to talk about these.
Yeah. Now, if you've seen the last of Andrea's Vlogmas vlogs, you will have seen that we had a bunch of friend mail from the lovely Claire Borden, which included Touch Chat mugs.
Yep.
This is my Nick one.
Have our names on them.
Yep. So we thought we'd get a cup of tea on the go. Well, what have you got? Tea? No, coffee.
I've got coffee. So yeah, for anyone who hasn't seen the amazing things that we got from Claire,
we'll quickly whiz through them again.
I'll show you again. I got really fun hangers.
Shall I be your glamorous assistant?
Yeah.
So these are hangers.
They're hammers. They're not hammers.
That Claire makes herself. Were you saying?
Because she said to Corinne that she made them herself.
So they
obviously she didn't make the hanger herself, but she personalised them herself.
I don't know if they make the mugs as well. Then perhaps they've got some sort of printing operation.
So yeah,
personalised hangers for eBay.
Trouser ones or skirt ones as well.
So they are very cool, very thoughtful. We like those.
Got 4, 2 of each. So I love those so much. So much. Thank you very much, Claire.
It's an implement of torture, isn't it?
What do you like?
And
it actually makes me squirm inside.
You wouldn't want that.
No.
Well, they do have little rubber bits on. You'll be fine.
And she sent us a really gorgeous cushion of Monty. Look at that.
Yeah, that is very cool.
Yeah. Which we love.
Oh, Jason's in. Hi, Jason. Just scrolling through. Sarcastic Strawberry. Awesome name.
Yeah. I think I've seen Sarcastic Strawberry before. Said I sold an M&S Stork bomber jacket as worn by Mary Berry for £40. It went to BBC Scotland. That's cool.
M&S Stork bomber. What's a Stork bomber jacket?
I don't know, actually.
No, I don't know. Shell Staruni is in. Hey, welcome, Shell. Mike's Graphics big sale of the weekend was for $2.99 early Saturday morning for a "My Other Car is a Porsche" sticker.
Yeah, I think people are starting to think if I buy something online, it probably won't get there on time. But there's something I need to buy online, so I'm really hoping it gets here on time. Because Ellen decided to tell me what she wanted for Christmas, like yesterday. So
what does she want?
she wants a pair of dungarees. I hope she's not watching this.
Again? She's already got some.
But she wants a nice, different pair.
Ah.
Are you going to show these?
Yeah. Let me just scroll through. I'm going to try and get to the end again quickly.
Got a really sore eye, and it's just running at the moment. Don't know what's going on. Something to do with my red ears, probably.
Falling apart there. Richard's having grief on eBay. Sold 4 items and 2 want to cancel.
Oh, it's that time of the year, isn't it? It's silly season.
Yeah, I guess at this time of year, you will naturally get more customers on eBay, and perhaps those that aren't really understanding how it works. You will get a lot of that.
Lex says, Nick, what is that thing at the bottom under the third pile of tat behind you? Under the third pile of tat?
What, here, Lex? Bottom? What, here? Third pile of tat over here? I have no idea where. What colour is it, Lex? What shape is it?
Oh, dear.
Or give me a call and, like, you know, you can say warmer, colder. What's the thing at the bottom under the third pile of tat behind? Yeah, I have no idea.
Don't know what
That
the
big
third
box.
pile of tat is at all.
Not a clue, Lex.
100 piles of tat behind you.
Hi guys, I'm a new eBayer. What advice can you give? Wow, what a question. Jump in and have a go is honestly what I say to newbies, because it's not as scary or as difficult as you imagine.
I just saw Claire said, hi, nice mugs. Yes, they are, aren't they? Rather swish.
Yeah, if you've just joined us, we were
just thank you.
We were quickly running through this
again.
stuff in case people hadn't watched the vlogs, because I know some people just watch the lives and others just watch the vlog stuff. So yeah, we're just going to share. The other stuff that was in the box was another TV Cream book, which goes with my TV Cream toys.
Yeah.
And I do want to get back into doing those little live streams in the evening where we go and do some research, because they're really good fun. So this is Ultimate Guide to 70s and 80s Pop Culture, which I adore. So I will be reading that. And then a quiz, which we will dip into at some point this evening. That one.
Sorry, I was just reading Adrian's comment, thanking people for being so kind and understanding about the fact that he failed his first theory test. It does happen. I failed my actual driving test 4 times before I passed. So yeah, it happens. You'll get there in the end. Yeah.
Perseverance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we say, it's a lot more difficult than when we did it. So
yeah, the first theory, we had it quite easy. Ours was multiple choice and fairly basic. I think these days there's a lot more to it. So don't beat yourself up.
This says to help with your Tat Chat quizzes. This technically isn't the Tat Chat, but you know.
Splitting hairs there.
No, I'm just saying it isn't. I don't want to upset Zahir because I'm not hijacking his Tat Chat.
No, the Tat Chat is the Tuesday one. Theirs is the chinwag.
No, as in yours and Zahir's Tat
Okay.
Chat, you know. Because, you know, this is...
Talking of driving test.
Anyway.
I was just thinking about what Adrian was saying, talking about practical driving tests. I had a crash during the lesson before I took my practical.
Yeah, my car broke down because I decided I wanted to take it in my car, and it broke down the day before my test, and I had to go in and have it fixed, and I didn't know if I'd have my car in time. And yeah, I ended up kind of limping along on my test, but I that was the one I passed. So there you go.
There you go. Well, I reckon I was in such a sort of mental kind of moment, because what we did was I had an hour-long warm-up kind of practice session straight before my test with my instructor, and I stalled at a junction. Somebody drove straight into the back of me because we were on a roundabout. I went to go, stalled it. The person behind me went to follow me, rammed right into the back of me, and I was just a mess. And this was about 15 minutes before my test was due. So we went straight down there, and I think I just had that kind of moment of calm, like, it can't get any worse.
Yeah.
I'm just going to relax and do this now.
That's exactly how I felt. That's probably why I passed that test, because I was like, you know, I can't get any worse, basically. And my car might break down at any moment. So, you know.
And I was super lucky that I was able to do the test in the car that I had the lesson in, because that was what the plan was. Because although we'd smashed some of the lights at the back, all the bulbs were still working. So we were still legal to drive. Otherwise, the instructor was saying we would have had to cancel and reschedule and everything after the repairs. So it was just about legal to do it. So, yeah. And I passed first time. Hooray! Somehow.
Can you put that somewhere? Thank
you.
You.
So we don't really have anything else to share.
So no, let's scroll down, see what people are saying. Because we've got a super chat from eBay Coffee Boost Your Business. Thank you for all the help in reselling. Also, I hope you enjoy the lifestyle. Cheers. Thank you very much.
Wow, thanks for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the help in reselling. I hope you enjoy the lifestyle. Yeah, we do. This is a big part of why we do this. It is a lifestyle choice, and we've talked about this before. I don't think people necessarily get into reselling for the money. It's much more about choosing how you live your life, and taking back control was a big part of it for us. So yeah, we definitely enjoy the lifestyle. It's why we keep doing this and thoroughly enjoy it. So thanks for that. Really appreciate it.
I'm just noticing that Karen said that we're breaking up for her. Is anyone else having issues? Are we buffering? Are we breaking up? Or can you see us all right? Because if it's our internet, I might go and see if Ellen's on it. Usually she knows not to do that. So
yeah. People are talking about driving tests. Let's have a read of a couple of these. My brother-in-law had a near miss with a removal van and said to the test instructor, that was close. I shut my eyes for that one. Will you take less? That was. Adrian says there, I just get back on the horse and do better next time. It's all you can do, mate. I mean, yeah. Go and have another crack at it. Charbar, second time for them.
Yeah, when I finally passed, I was so excited. I told my instructor I could kiss him, and then he was like, "Oh," he got really like. I went, "Oh, not really."
When my instructor told me, he said, "I'm pleased to say you have passed," I just opened the door and went to get out. He said, "Wait, I've got to tell you all of your minor fails and all of the things that were." I said, "I couldn't care less, mate." He said, "No, I have to tell you. You cannot get out and leave." I went, "All right." Didn't hear a word of what he said, and then went. Yeah. Jason says, I would hate to do a driving test these days. I've been driving for years, but what I have seen of the test these days, I reckon I would fail. I think we would all fail, mainly because we learn really bad habits. I know I drive really badly these days. So yeah, I'd fail, definitely.
Yeah. Not as bad as the guy that tried to run us off the road yesterday.
Oh my God, I attracted all the numpties on the road.
Yeah.
People cut me up.
We watched him cut someone else up and nearly cause an accident. Then he did it again in front of us. And then he was in the lane next to us and started to just, he was indicating, but he didn't wait for us to pass or to give way to him. He just started moving towards us. And I thought, oh my God, he's going to crash into us. And then he beeped at us and started swearing at you, didn't he? Because we were in his way.
Because he was in the wrong lane trying to barge across. He starts sticking his fingers up and gesturing.
And then he got right in front of us and kept stopping and starting and stopping and starting. I was like, oh, for goodness sake, get over yourself.
But thank goodness he pulled off to the left, and we thought, well,
yeah,
what an idiot. But yeah, I was attracting him. Mike's Graphics, there was no test when I was learning. It was the 19th of December 1989. I passed first time and have 2 advanced driving courses since. Wow. Yeah. Evening, James Moore. Are we live? Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, I remember my great granddad telling me that he never learned to drive. As in there was no test. No. He didn't have an instructor. Somebody just showed him how to do it one day, and he did it.
Yeah. I think in the very early days, I think you just paid for a license. And that's it, was it? Maybe? Yeah. I don't know. I
can't remember. He was in the RAF, so I think he learned when he was in the RAF. But...
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy, isn't it?
Pete says one of my driving tests, a person walked out in front of me, and apparently I didn't stop hard enough. But the person was okay, splitting hairs or what?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't kill him, surely you did fine.
Yeah.
I had to borrow a friend's glasses so I could read the car number plate, and then had to swap them for my own without the examiner noticing, says Claire. That was one of the hardest bits of my test. We were in the car park outside the test centre. Can you read that license plate?
Oh, I know. I
It was a
worried.
struggle.
I worried that I wouldn't be able to see it. I just about did.
Because I was wearing glasses at that point, but my eyesight is bad, and it was a stretch. I half guessed some of it. That could have been it over at that point. Mr. Hills, you're not getting in that car. You can't see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, breaking up for me too, says Graham there.
Oh, well.
Do you want to go and check if Ellen's downloading movies or something?
I doubt she is. I would think she's watching Harry Potter, but let's go and see.
Mukhtar was a slow learner. Got there in the end. Passed first time with 3 minors over a month ago. Well done. I was so excited when I finally done it. Yeah, it's an amazing feeling. The best feeling is when you get on the road on your own and you're just like, you can drive around wherever you like. It's like that ultimate freedom.
No, she's not.
Oh, okay.
She is, as I thought she was doing, is she's watching Harry Potter.
Okay. We can't do anything about the quality if we're buffering or breaking up. Apologies. Martin Buller, is that? Welcome. Says, question. Hi, Nick and Andrea. First time watching. Actually heard about you from a friend. I sold an item on eBay through Hermes. eBay has refunded the buyer because Hermes driver placed it in his green. Placed it in his green? Ah. eBay has refunded the buyer. Ah, that's a shame. Well, welcome anyway. Hope you enjoy the content.
Yeah, Karen says keeps buffering every now and then. Sorry, obviously our internet's not great tonight.
Pommy Pickers, reception is great here, and I'm halfway around the world. Pay your internet bills.
If it's really bad, please let us know, and we can always try and start and
I don't
start
think
again
it'll make
or
any
something.
difference. We'll persevere. Thrifty Trooper, I need to learn to drive. I don't think I can carry on sourcing through public transport.
Yeah, it does become tricky. We definitely couldn't.
Oh, we're freezing for Lauren.
Oh no. Oh, do you think we ought to try and start again?
I doubt it will make any difference anyway.
Oh, Pommy Picker says reception here is great, and I'm halfway around the world.
I just read that.
Oh, I missed that. Sorry.
Nick, if you get a dash cam, you could upload the video to Name and Shame. That would have been a great one. Seriously, he was, cutting everyone up and being really aggressive and
really.
Yeah.
Did you read Dwayne's comment?
No, is Dwayne in? Where?
Yeah. Hi, Dwayne. It says he was telling you are number one.
He was. He was indeed. And he was telling me I was something else to do with shuffling. Which the thing is, I just found it hilarious. So I was laughing, and I think he could see in his rear view that I was just cracking up, and that I think that wound him up the most.
Because we were going to St Albans to the Christmas market, and weirdly last year when we went to St Albans to the Christmas market, we encountered another driver who actually, it wasn't for us, it was the car in front. He cut someone up, and that was the person in front of us, and he got out and he was having a go at the person in front, and then Nick was laughing.
I found it hilarious.
And then he saw him laughing and then starts headed towards us. I'm quickly locking the doors.
Yeah, so this guy's having a rant at this other chap, and I just found the whole thing hilarious. It's just like, chill out, go home. So, it's Christmas.
I wonder what we'll get next year when we go to St Albans.
Yeah, but he started walking towards our car, and I'm thinking, okay, what are you going to do? And then the traffic started moving, I think, anyway. So he gave up and went and got in his car.
Yeah, I did.
Ah,
Thank goodness.
yeah.
So very cross people at Christmas.
Yeah. Chill out, guys. Mum of 5 sons, passed first time, burst into tears when I got out of the car. My driving instructor thought I'd failed.
Oh.
Wow.
Blimey.
George says the best drivers pass second time.
Oh no, Kat says
What?
had my first crash a few weeks ago, only small, but terrified to start driving again now.
Get back in the car, yeah, if you can. I've had one that was quite major, and that really rattled me. Just get back on the horse, as they say.
Yeah.
I guess the longer you leave it, the harder it's going to be. So if you can,
Yeah, definitely.
hope you're okay.
Shaba says, "Where are my glasses from? They're Boots, aren't they? Boots Opticians."
Boots Opticians. Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, and I think they are Boots ones. I don't think they're anything special.
No, I did have designer ones last time, but I think these are part of the Boots range. I quite liked the basic look for these. Right, shall we do some quizzy? I'm quite interested with these little driving stories. Hold on.
I know.
My sister, this is sarcastic strawberry, easy for you to say. My sister was pushed along by a lorry on the M6. Can you imagine?
Oh, that must be terrifying.
Wow. That is every day on my moped. Inconvincing. Everybody being called everything under the sun. You get all sorts of hand gestures. Wow, that's Ryan who says that. Yeah. My mum passed her driving test first time at age of 69, says Sue.
Awesome.
Blimey. Yeah. Trust me, the examiner must have been terrified she would come back. We used to plan her journeys for her with left hands turns only.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scrolling down.
Marcella's got a question.
Yep.
When you walk into the room with the piles, do you see little dollar signs flying around like Disney birds, or does it give you a headache or stress?
A bit of both, to be perfectly honest. Sometimes it's overwhelming because doing anything in here now is a challenge because I don't have the physical space. I have to move stuff around to get to stuff. The physical difficulties it's causing is a headache, but I am really enjoying dipping into boxes and just finding stuff and looking it up, which isn't actually very productive, but it's quite exciting and fun. But as I said in the last vlog, I think I'm not complaining. I'm really enjoying this haul because of the variety of stuff in it. There's so much cool stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Luke had a really good eye for stuff, and it's the sort of things I would have picked up. It's like he's been out.
Because I didn't know what to expect when it first started coming out. I was like, this is so random. It's like one minute there's like halogen bulbs, the next minute there's some, there's a guitar. It's like, wow, what's going on?
There's a wild mix of antique collectibles all the way through to modern RA stock. It's great.
But it's like everything's a surprise all the time because I didn't see half of the stuff that went into the boxes. So, I was just carrying boxes out and putting them into the van. So when we were unpacking it, I'm like, oh, it's like the roller skates. I said, I didn't even know we had any of them.
Yeah. So we'll be discovering things from this haul for quite a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we go, we will try and share it as and when it either sells or we're sorting it and ready to list it. Right, are we at the end of the chat? Sorry if we're missing any questions or comments, but it's just almost too much to read out. Let's Karen's saying that I've had two. We're talking about accidents, I think. One, I was stationary, a van drove into me. The second, bike went in front of me. Watching a biker bounce is not something I ever want to see again. No. Luckily, she got up and was okay. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I'll be comfortable. I've never been a biker. Well, I used to be a push biker. I used to cycle everywhere. Luckily, I only got knocked off once. But yeah.
Good question from Graham. Nick, what's your favourite item so far from the haul?
Wow. I don't know. Probably that TV cassette player combo.
Yeah, I really like that.
Because it's really intriguing. I've never seen anything like it. I never knew they made TVs with cassette players in. So we were both a bit taken aback by that. And the little sharp boombox is really nice. There is some lovely electronics in this. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll be discovering new favourites as we go. Yeah. God, there's a really nice guitar.
Oh yeah,
which is there. Which is, I've never seen anything like it. It looks kind of like a classical guitar, but it's got a pickup somewhere in it because it's got a volume and tone knob on it. I'm thinking I'm going to take that to a specialist and get that valued.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Lex. Can you show us the haul, but with the items in alphabetical order, please?
No, Lex, I can't. Physically impossible. Where was it? What was it you wanted to know about, Lex? Where am I pointing to it?
I think she's just trying to wind you up, actually.
Okay. Hugh Kelvin Morgan. Let's just read that and then we'll get on to quizziness. The only crash I had was back in 1993. He crashed into me, so we both stopped. And who should get out of the other car? But it was a very famous face from an old TV program called Horse Rider of the Year.
Oh, how weird.
Wow. Okay. Interesting. A haul by colour, says Gary. No.
Steve says, question, what is the cost price per item when you break it down?
Not a clue. No, it would be impossible to know, Steve, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. So, do you want quizziness to wrap this up? We've got about 15 minutes.
We'll have to have a Christmas quiz on it if we do it on Saturday.
What subject do you want? This is split into subject. History. Ooh.
Famous people.
Famous people.
Don't know.
I bet these are going to be hard, and I can barely read them. Where's my old man's magnifying glass?
You need to find your reading glasses.
Oh,
do you know where they are?
They're somewhere in here.
They're somewhere in here. If you had your reading glasses, you'd probably be able to find them.
Hang on, where are the answers? Oh, are they there? Oh, this is going to be the answers are. Do they relate to this? Yeah, I think so.
Sue wants to buy something from the bottom shelf on the right, 6 racks back.
Do you really, Sue?
Yeah, well, it was quite funny because we had a box of mugs, and I wanted to see what we got, and Nick had put them on a shelf and then put loads of boxes in front. I think he was trying to hide them from me, but
you've already stolen one.
I have stolen one, which I will show at some point. But I wanted to see what there was so that I could start listing them. So you had to move a load of boxes for me to get to them, didn't you?
Yeah. Right. I don't know what. Oh, we've got entertainment there.
Steve says, but how do you do your spreadsheet?
We don't do a spreadsheet. Quite simply, I am going to try and keep track, as I'm still doing with the car parts haul, turnover and profit from it. Profit's going to be very tricky. The only way I can really work that out is work out the net that I get after fees from the eBay or Amazon sale, and then take off the lump sum at the end. But the end could be years away. Yeah, who knows? Anyway,
yeah, Karen's trying to hurry us up because she wants to go and watch The Apprentice final.
All right, Karen.
I gave up on that. I honestly couldn't have been bothered more.
We usually watch that, but we haven't this year. Entertainment, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so play along.
Why is Charlie Harrison being timed out? Oh.
Why are there lots of numbers?
Charlie? What are you doing, Charlie? What's that all about?
I don't know. Okay, we'll go with entertainment. Okay, so play along in the chat. You can answer if you like. Shall I ask you some? And then chat can play along, and we'll see who gets it first in the chat. So, entertainment. First question. Tom Cruise starred in a film. Oh, film question, Lex. Listen up. Based on a John Grisham novel. What was the film?
The Firm.
Oh, that was quick. So we'll see who gets it first in the chat. There's a delay for the chat.
Karen says, are the shelves hidden by boxes listed? That could be a pain.
Some are, yeah.
Yeah.
Some at the back have car
Not
parts
all,
on.
though.
I tried to move it to places where I could get to it.
Yeah.
Charbar, Mission Impossible, no. James Martin, Top Gun, no. Gran Torino, no.
Lex says she loves The Apprentice. Oh, they're just all so stupid.
The Firm, that was right, wasn't it? Super Leads. Tap points.
If I was Alan Sugar, I really wouldn't want to trust any of my business ventures with any of those people.
We usually watch The Apprentice just so we can shout at the telly because they're just such a bunch of imbeciles. Yes, Super Leads got that first. So 2 tap points you can have for that. That was quite easy.
I swear that most of them just want to be on it these days just because they want to be famous. It's not about starting a business anymore. It used to be in the beginning. We used to really like it, but they just seem to get more stupid.
Well, the tasks they do are just really, they're just, to make them look like idiots, I think. Right, this next one, I think you'll know it straight away. So I think we should let the chat answer this one.
Okay.
It is, what band does Jarvis Cocker front?
This is so easy peasy. Everyone's going to know that.
Well, but you still got to be quick on the draw. People are still answering the last question. It was The Firm.
It was The Firm.
Pulp. Terry ate all quick.
Yeah,
Terry
Gary says The Firm was one of his favourite books, but the film was rubbish.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen that. Tap points go to Terry84 for Pulp. No longer a band. We're not active at the minute.
Bake Off is a Pearl Jam. No, it's obviously American. Oh, everyone's saying they've got a delay now. Honestly, sorry about our internet.
A delay? Tonight. What are our voices and mouths not matching up?
Don't know.
All right, I'll persevere. I don't even know the answer to this. Which TV character, do you want to try and answer this? Lived at 23 railway cuttings, East Cheam.
East Cheam? I've absolutely no idea. Does anyone else know? 23 what? 23 railway cuttings, East Cheam.
TV character.
Who lived there? Do you know?
Paddington. Top Cat.
Oh, nobody knows.
Pulp.
Oh, was it Mr. Ben? Actually, that makes more sense, doesn't it?
Hang on, I've got to find the answer. No, nobody's got it. Oh, yes, there we go. Stu Mandry.
Oh.
Tony Hancock in Hancock's Half Hour.
Really?
My mum loved that.
Well, that's probably why I didn't know, because I never watched it.
Hancock's Half Hour.
Okay.
That's how he said it.
I know, I'm sure.
Who starred in the film? Easy one. Fastest finger first. Who starred in the film? Blade Runner.
Oh, can I answer that?
Well, should we give the chat a chance? I'll cover it up so you can't cheat.
It was Harrison Ford.
Ooh. There's still answers coming in from the last one. Postman Pat, Mr. Ben. That's before
Sharbar got it first.
Before Steve's time.
Oh, that went weird.
Harrison Ford, yes. Not Wesley Snipes, Karen. So Charbar gets some tap points for that one. Here's a good one.
It's not your delay, it's other people, is it? Don't know.
Danny Dyer, says Steve. No. Unless you're answering the next question.
Oh,
and that would be amazing if you got that right.
What is the next question?
No, you haven't got the next question right.
Who plays Mick in EastEnders?
I like this one. What was Take That's first single?
Oh.
Let the chat have a go. You can have a think. I can't think what it was. It was a cover, wasn't it? Wasn't it a cover version or not? I'm going to have to find out what it is.
Well, Karen says it only takes a minute. No. I don't think it was. No, I mean,
this doesn't sound right.
First single, wasn't it something that they didn't...
Oh, I've read it wrong. What was Take That's final single?
Oh.
I was thinking that doesn't sound right.
Wasn't that Never
Okay,
Forget?
forget their first single because we don't know the answer. What was their final single?
I'd like to know what their first
I wasn't
single
using my
was now.
magnifying glass.
I was thinking it was the one where they were all like half naked and throwing cake at each other. Wasn't
Yeah.
It? I can't remember what it was now.
What's the chat saying?
I thought it was Never Forget.
The one before the second one. Anyway, the final single. What's your guess for the final
I thought
single?
it was Never Forget.
No, it's the one where there's a weird video where we're on a cliff edge and
It is the Bee Gees one then. How Deep Is Your Love?
How Deep Is Your Love?
Some people are saying that.
Yeah, I did see somebody had that in.
Yeah.
People are saying rubbish.
Oh, see, Lisa said, "Do what you like," and that's why I had him. That's what I had in my head. Actually, that's what I was thinking.
I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody can Google it. Never Forget. So, Karen, was it Never Forget?
No, it's not Never Forget. It's How Deep Is
Your
Your Love.
How Deep Is Your Love? Yeah. So who got that? Then?
That was Aid.
Oh, well done.
No, hang on. Was it Aid?
I don't know. I can't see it.
I don't know. You skipped it now.
Right. We don't know who to give any tap points to.
I don't know. I think it was Aid. Yeah,
Aid
How Deep Is Your Love?
Yeah, we'll give Aid that. Okay, these are quite good.
Oh, the one you're thinking of is "Could It Be Magic," which was a Barry Manilow song.
Could it be magic?
No.
Oh, now you'll get this in a flash.
Okay.
So we'll see who can get this in the chat first. Good question. In September 1996, Mariah Carey reached number 3 with "Endless Love." Which male soul singer duetted? Well, you know this, one of your favorites. Duetted with her on the track. 96, "Endless Love." My endless love. That was on Friends, wasn't it? They were singing. Is that a Friends thing?
Oh, I don't know.
When they can't sing the end line.
Yeah, Terry's there. It was Luther Vandross. Yes. Hi, Blake.
I better check. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Blake has joined us.
Who got tap points for that?
Terry. That was Terry.
Oh, Terry 84. That's another couple of tap points. So I think Terry's winning tonight. Snoop Dogg. That was the remix version in 2000. Okay. Let's find a tricky one. These are all quite easy, really. That's too easy.
Right. There will be a short pause when Nick finds a question to ask.
Shall I go for a different subject to find something hard? What subject do you want, guys? For the last couple.
Some general knowledge there.
General knowledge?
Maybe. Oh, Karen says, ask me one on sport. Oh, we're rubbish at sport.
Sport. Ah.
Really rubbish at sport.
It's open on sport and leisure. Okay, here you go.
Will you take less? Says nuclear science. Lex says moons.
I don't know if we have moons or nuclear science in here. Okay, sport and leisure. Let's find. Wow, these look hard.
Blimey.
Who hold?
Oh, this is for you, Karen.
Yeah, Karen, you'll know this. Who hold the first televised hole-in-one? Name me a professional golfer. That's just as hard a question for you.
Nick Faldo.
Good answer. Good answer. Wrong though. Good answer. Oh, right, we've got answers coming in. Do we? No. Tiger Woods. No. Nick Faldo. No. We're just going to read golfers' names until someone says the right one now.
Jack Nicklaus.
No.
Tony Jacklin.
Yes.
Ah,
wow.
That was Erica.
Erica, you can have 5 tap points for that. That was tough. That was a really good answer. Or really quick at Wikipedia. Good answer.
Oh, the Apprentice finals started, so we're going to lose people now.
Oh, okay. Enjoy. See you later, Lex. Right, how are we doing for time? Oh,
Oh
well,
yeah, it's about 9 o'clock. So yeah, we'll wrap it up in a minute. One more question.
one more.
Yeah.
Or I better make it a good one then. Oh, some of these are so easy, it's silly. Too easy. Entertain yourselves while I'm reading.
We're still
Oh.
getting answers to the last lot of questions.
Are you?
Yeah.
What? We're back on entertainment, guys. What was Cliff Richard's first #1 hit? And I have no idea. Do you want to have a guess?
First #1 hit.
Yeah, #1.
Um.
Whether that includes The Shadows, I don't know. It just says Cliff Richard.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah. Okay. You will have heard of it.
I will.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, have we got answers coming in? Summer Holiday, no. Move It, no. Holiday, Wired for Sound. Let It Snow. Did he do Let It Snow? I'm not sure. Living Doll.
Oh, was it really? Was it really?
Let me double check. Yes.
Was that the original version or the version with the young ones?
I don't know. Because, yeah, it was reissued with the young ones, which was brilliant. That was like mid-80s or something. Yeah, who was that? Who got that? I can't see it now. Humble Bargains. You can have 3 tap points for that. Well done.
Right, awesome. Okay, so
lots of people getting it now.
Let's wrap this up because we're losing people to The Apprentice and I'm really cold.
Okay. Well done, Lisa and Hugh.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe
Aid.
Summer Holiday, but obviously not.
Blake got it as well. Ray got it. That was fun.
Yeah.
So thanks again, Claire, for the book. We will dip into this. We will dip into Karen's birthday gift again 1 week as well. Soon. Next week, we're thinking we're going to go live on Saturday because we will be doing Harry Potter things.
Yeah. So if you're around, it'd be nice if you joined us.
Usual time?
I think so, yeah. Yeah. We're going out for lunch and seeing my nan during the day. So I think we'll be around in the evening. So yeah, usual time.
And what are we doing tomorrow?
I'm not saying what we're doing tomorrow. Be a surprise in our Vlogmas, which won't go up the next day because I've already got one from Saturday to go up tomorrow, if I get it edited in time, and one from today to go up on Tuesday. So it'll be either Wednesday or Thursday. You'll find out where we're going tomorrow. But I'm keeping it a secret for now.
I hope you understood that because I glazed over.
Sometime in the week, you'll find out where we're going tomorrow.
Yes, Stu Mandry, pulp. It was pulp. Well done. Girls allowed, says Jason. No, wrong. I don't know what.
It could be a question.
I don't know what questions you're answering now.
But none that we've asked.
You're answering imaginary questions now.
Yeah. Okay, right. Well, enjoy The Apprentice, everybody who is still here that's going to watch it. And yeah.
Oh, Terry has subscribed. Thanks, Terry. Look forward to your next video. We'll see you next week for a live Saturday next week, though.
Yeah. 8 o'clock Saturday. Are you chatting on Tuesday?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, back on this channel.
Yeah.
Sorry we missed last week.
Are you going to have a Christmas special?
Maybe.
Because you won't be able to have it the following week because it's actually Christmas Day.
Oh, I could try and organise Price is Right.
You could. But I won't be here because I'm going to Nanny's on Tuesday.
It's a bit short notice. We'll see. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to leave you there. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy what we do, please give us a thumbs up. Drop us a comment if you're watching later on and it's not live. See you soon.
We might be having a, I think the idea is to have our Seller Ladies chat later on, about 7:30ish on Friday evening on Lex's channel. So,
oh my word. It'll be chaos.
Be prepared.
Cool.
Yeah, we might do a bit of a Christmassy special one on Lex's channel.
Are you going to dress up?
Possibly. Don't know. Possibly. We kind of did on Friday. We wore our Christmas jumpers and silly things on our heads. And Shell had an array of silly things that she was wearing on her head.
You could wear your sexy elf outfit. Yeah.
So if you didn't see, I'm ignoring him now. If you didn't see the Seller Ladies last week, it was on Karen's channel. So head over there and watch that if you want to.
Thumbs up if you want to see the sexy elf outfit.
I haven't got a sexy elf outfit. Sorry. I know that's what you wanted for Christmas, but I didn't get it.
Very nice. See you later, guys.
Bye. Have a good week.